Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I want to thank all the new subscribers for being here. Wishing you a very healthy new year because, of course, you can't be happy if you don't have your health. And it is today is January 24th. We're almost at the end of the month already. And I wanted to call your attention to the 40th anniversary of Dr. Schulze's being in business, being a practitioner, and creating very powerful herbal products. This is the catalog. I just got this in the mail. Well, to be truthful, I probably got in the mail a couple of weeks ago, but this is the first time this morning that I took the time to really take a look through, because he's always being proactive and trying to introduce new things, new powerful things. And one thing that struck me, which I am looking forward to trying here at home, because I have a family member who has very, very beat up skin. This is a person who's worked outside all their life and, never really bothered to put on sunscreen, and also is doing manual labor. So there's a lot of cuts and bruises, and, scabbing and just basically beat up, dry, itchy skin. So, as if an answer to a prayer, because I've been wondering, what more can I do? I do encourage this relation to use extra virgin olive oil on it, but this person, needs some more assistance because, as I said, it's pretty beat up. So, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, Dr. Schulze has got a new cream that he is calling a miracle cream. And the short list of this cream is that it has shea butter, aloe vera, which is naturally high in vitamin E, and it has, an herbal oil that he's created. So this is for skin regeneration. It's for repair of the skin. Obviously, that would include, quote, anti-aging, because nothing makes you look older than, dry, leathery, wrinkled, scabby, punctured, itchy, discolored skin. And also, of course, the skin is the largest organ in the body, but it is also the organ that gets the brunt of meeting the elements. It sort of gets the brunt of abuse, but it's also the last organ to actually get nutrition. But even if you're doing proper nutrition, you want to give your skin, you want to protect it, because that's how you stop pathogens and bacteria's disease, from entering into your body, because it enters in through the skin. So I just wanted to take a moment here to read off a little bit about all the other ingredients that are in this miracle cream, and also just let you know that what I like about Dr. Schulze, just like my grandfather appreciated and actually studied with Dr. Schulze, Bernardo Lapallo, is because he doesn't skimp on ingredients. I actually learned some new things by reading this catalog today. That one, most herbal supplement companies that are selling you tinctures and so forth are putting maybe at the most 30% of herbs into their formulas, 20 or even 10. Well, if you really have an issue and you're really trying to heal, wouldn't you want 100% herbs? Of course you would. Also, Dr. Schulze mentioned that they uses a 14-day timeline and process, to cook down the herbs. And most commercial places are doing it in 3 days or even doing it in 3 hours. But, with any good thing, when you're really trying to get the most out of it, going the slow way, the old-fashioned way, is the best way. Not everything is good doing it quickly. And also, you don't want to overheat things. You don't want to kill all the magical chemical properties and nutrients that are in the herbs and in the plants and in the seeds, nor do you want them sprayed with pesticides or gassed or fumigated, because you're trying to heal yourself. So you don't want to ingest, and you certainly don't want to ingest through the skin, different toxic substances, because you're going to defeat your purpose right there. So I'm just gonna to read a little bit for you. It's such a beautiful catalog. I learned so much from this. Okay, so aloe vera, medicine that heals the skin. Aloe cactus leaves contain a gel inside that has more than 75 identified biologically active natural plant chemicals. It includes 20 of the 22 human-required amino acids, all of the 8 essential, making it a complete protein, plus a rich array of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and enzymes. It also contains many very powerfully active healing phytochemicals. And then he references the Merck Index, which is a highly respected, medical text in case you need, confirmation. Moving on, shea butter. Shea butter is something that you may know about or you may have tried. Shea butter is extracted from a nut, from a tree in Africa, and it looks like butter. It's a yellowish in color, and it is a very rich source of fatty acids. It's very high in vitamin A, and it can absorb very quickly into the skin as well. He also has something that I have never heard of before called dragon's blood sap. This is, first of all, he says that all saps have a very high amounts of antibacterial, protective, and anti-inflammatory properties. But this amazing sap also has phytochemical compounds that will actually repair collagen. Well, that's amazing. So we're not talking about a real dragon here, but we're talking about this particular kind of tree that the sap of the tree looks reddish. I don't know if you can see that. Hence the name. Also, golden seal root protects the skin against the outside world. Golden seal is a potent antibacterial herb for the skin. As I mentioned, anytime your skin is dry, cracked, or broken, as he puts it, it's a security breach because disease and infection can enter in through broken skin. So, golden seal has been shown to destroy the most harmful pathogens of bacteria without damaging your skin, and this is why he mentions that he uses it in all his skin formulas. Golden seal you may have taken as a tea, but who knew you could actually use it on your skin? Then he talks about flaxseed oil and hemp seed oil and rosehip seed oil. So these 3 ingredients he is using to make a blend. Flaxseed oil is an anti-inflammatory. He used it extensively in his clinic to literally put out inflammation both internally and externally. Hemp seed oil, similar to flax, is also rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. It's a very powerful natural anti-inflammatory. It's also rich in vitamin E complex, and that's important because most of the vitamin E that's being sold to us on the market is actually an industrial byproduct. It's not even real vitamin E. Rosehip seed oil. Rosehip seed oil, famous worldwide for containing vitamin A, C, and E, natural free radical fighter, which makes it to slow down skin aging. Also, when it is absorbed into the skin, it is converted into substances that cause rapid skin regeneration. I'm going to speculate here, maybe not really speculate, since it's high in vitamin C, that also helps, rebuild collagen. Vitamin C is really, really important for collagen in the body, which is a protein which keeps your skin from sagging and wrinkling. which is why smoking isn't good for you, because smoking sucks all the vitamin C out of the body. Hence, most smokers have very wrinkled, dry, damaged, and sagging skin. He mentions borage oil, which is looks like a beautiful kind of a purple flower. This oil is one of the highest in gamma-linolenic acid, otherwise known as GLA, which makes it amazing for many skin disorders. Also, he's talking about baobab oil, referred to as a tree of life because it can live over 500 years. This is also coming from Africa. He's using the cold-pressed oil from the seed. It's a rich source of vitamin A and C, making it another potent antioxidant to fight free radicals. This makes it an anti-aging wonder with the addition of other natural phytosterosis that make it a powerful wound healer. Then he's also using echinacea and plantain infused Tuscan olive oil. Now, if you watch my channel, you know what a big fan I am of extra virgin olive oil. And I've used echinacea, and you may have also, for colds or taken it in a tea. Plantain, never would have thought of that one. Plantains are something I enjoy eating. So, for thousands of years, olive oil has been used on the skin. He says my organic olive oil is from my organic farm in the hills of Tuscany and pressed in a facility that is over 800 years old. Using the same equipment from 800 years ago, it is a powerful skin treatment on its own. But then I pour it over ground up plantain leaves and echinacea root and let it steep. Plantain is one of the greatest herbs from the skin and any irritation or inflammation. Plantain contains allotin, which helps cell growth, and acubin, and antimicrobial. I know echinacea is famous for immune boosting, but it is also excellent for topical treatments like wounds, burns, and bites. Then he mentions wheat germ oil, that's also in his miracle cream. Wheat germ oil, extremely rich and potent source of vitamin E and all its complex nutrients that you don't get in synthetic or isolated vitamin E, very different than the regular toxic vitamin E that everyone else uses that is a byproduct of filmmaking and other industries and distributed by chemical plants. Ugh. Wheat germ oil's properties help regenerate scar tissue and help support healthy collagen formation. Okay, that's the other part of the puzzle. He's also using lavender essential oil, the most widely used essential oil in the world today. The Egyptians used lavender for mummification, and they still could smell it when they opened King Tut's tomb 3,000 years later. A strong but gentle oil known for its antimicrobial, antioxidant abilities, slowing aging, and medical studies show it promotes wound healing in the early phases of the formation of new skin. So that sounds good to me, especially if you're trying to go for skin regeneration. And then he gives some tips here. And then also the other advantage of having this catalog, aside from learning so much, is that there's usually a pull-out flyer of the different specials that are going on this month. So if you are a member, of my affiliate program as a customer, you know that you automatically get 15% off your first order. But, try and make this a little bit brighter here. There we go. But what you may not know is that once you have the link, which is in the description below, you can use it again and again and also take advantage of these offers that happen on a monthly basis for discounts, like on the Miracle Cream, it's 15% off. So if you already use that link for your one-time offer, don't fret. There's always specials going on. That's some of them. The Super Protein Plus is $78. We've got 5 more days to take advantage of this. The Superfood 100, $61. The Super Meal is now $66. Dr. Schulze Super Duo, he's offering Super Meal and Cacao Crunch treats combined. That's 2 things together, 2 separate products for $85, so you get 15% off. And then the rest of the things are 10% off. Superfood bars, Super C Plus, Superfood Plus, and in a powder, and then also Superfood Plus in tablets because some people prefer to take it that way. So there you have it. I just wanted to pop up and let you know about these different things and what's available to you. Again, welcome to my channel, and I will post the link below. And have a wonderful 2019. Stay healthy. Okay, now let's see if I can figure out how to say until the next time. Okay, yes. I'm sure I want to stop streaming. See you later. Bye-bye now. This is Akayani for The Living Connection.